Hi, this is mrdhobbs and welcome to episode number 23 on the Kindred server. As you can see, I'm in my storage area on the server here. Made a few little changes to it since last time you were with me. Added some lava lighting down here, and also to keep with that sort of dark and dingy sort of theme, I've changed the steps here to these nether brick stairs, just to make it a bit more sort of dark and moody down here. Now if we come along this way, come out the top here, you notice just to make the top area here a bit brighter, I've put carpet all the way down, covers over the lamps, the jack-o'-lanterns, and also just makes the whole area up here look a bit more comforting and a bit more comfortable, you know, because this is going to be the main sort of living area. Okay, over here I've now got a security door that opens and closes, and there's also an open button outside as well, so I can get in that way. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh yeah, bedroom, got a light, nice picture, and a bed with a little bit of carpet done so far, not too much of that. All this lot's all the same from last video. Up here to the spider spawn, I've made a little change here that we've now got an AFK room, so as you walk into the AFK room, flick the lever, it closes the door and also turns the light off actually in the room, so you can just stay here AFK, and then when you're ready, flick the lever, it opens the door for you, the lights come back on again, and it stops the spiders from coming out, so we'll just go this way off. Thank you. No, missed that little bit XP. Okay, as we come on outside, ooh, it's raining. Let's just check, make sure it's safe. So you can see I've just fenced off this whole area here just to stop any rogue mobs from getting in there and trashing my crops. And as we spin on round, I've now got myself a mrdhobbs sign, just to make it nice and obvious that it's me that's here. There we go. It's inspired from a sign actually at the place where I work. We've got a sign outside the building, so I thought I'd use that as inspiration to make that, and I think it's come out quite nicely. A few different coloured sheep now, just trying to breed up a few different colours, so that give me a bit of variety in the wool that I've got. Now as we come on up this way, I'm not too happy with the way this has turned out, but I'll show it anyway, just for a bit. So as you can see, it's just a basic half slab stairway all the way up, so we'll just follow that up. Now, I haven't fallen off here yet, but that won't necessarily mean I won't, so I'll just take it easy as we go in the corner. There we go. And the reason for this all the way up here is for this. Got a nice little ice farm, so I can just break. Oh, this is a silk touch. Forgot that. Okay, let's throw it in this end, so we need to break that one and that one, and then we can then flick back to the silk touch one again. And break that one and that one. And we should now be able to break these, and they should all then regenerate. Possibly? No. Okay. Of course, yeah, they don't. And I've got a full up inventory, so I can't pick anything up, because I've just been mined. Okay. Anyway, yes, that's how that works. When it works properly and I'm not breaking things. Okay, let's go back down. Let's say it's a little bit of a dangerous way of getting up there and down there, but I thought a bit different to just normal sort of ladders all the way up the hillside. Might change it. Just so. Okay, let's head on back into the base again. And actually, whilst we're out here, what I'll do is I'll show you the other way of getting into the base. Really hard. Yeah. Where are we going? Let's have a look. It's over here somewhere. Here we go. So there's the door. mrdhobbs' secret entrance. Shh, don't tell anybody. There we go. Yeah, I quite like it. Right, okay, so what I'll do is I'll just empty out my inventory, and then I'll be back with you, and I can go and show you what I'm working on at the moment. Be back in a bit. Right, that's how I've now emptied out my inventory and everything, and I'm on my way over, or through my mining area, through to what I'm working on at the moment, to make sure it's safe. Yeah. So you see, found an abandoned mine shaft, and it's a huge abandoned mine shaft area. So he goes up there as well. Okay, so what we'll do, just pop on through this way. I've got to sort this out to make this a bit more of a easier route. But at the moment it's a bit of a fight round. Okay, so head on up here. Over here. Okay, so this is the first thing that I want to show you. Sorry about this. Bit of a morning throat today. Okay, so in here, we have one spider spawner. Then, oh, over there's a spider. Let's see if we can get rid of him. Oh dear, that was a bad shot. Why am I not killing him off? Oh, that's because I'm shooting way too low. Right. Okay, where was I? Right, so in there is one spider spawner. We then come out, there's the spider spawner there, the outside of it. Come up here. Here, I've made another spider spawner. Oh, these are cave spider spawners by the way, so there's another one. I'm just in the middle of doing this one at the moment. And then come back out here. And down there is a third one. And down there is a fourth one. Yep, that's right. 4 cave spider spawners, all within a matter of a few meters or whatever it is, referred to blocks of each other. Certainly close enough that I should be able to turn them into a combined cave spider spawners to make one very efficient little farm. So let's just have a look. Yeah, so there's number 3, and then you can just see around the corner here, number 4. So that's 4 cave spider spawners, all within very close proximity of each other. There's also a further, I think I've counted so far about, in total I think there's about 8 or 9 of them within this whole area. Oh, hello Mr. Creeper. Yeah, there's in total about 8 or 9 of these cave spider spawners in this area. None of the others are actually close enough to be able to combine in with this, unfortunately, but yeah, a quad cave spider spawner is going to be absolutely awesome if I can get it working. So what I need to do, that one's done. I then need to get that one done. Oh, there it is there. You can just see it. Notice how I've used the stone brick so I can actually tell where the spider spawners are. So there's one there, one there, and then there's going to be one there, and one there. And then to my platform for AFKing, hello Mr. Scully, my platform for AFKing is going to be somewhere around here. We should then keep all 4 of them active all at the same time. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get all of the spiders to all come through to an area around here somewhere where I can then crush them or drop potions on them or do something to them to kill them off. But yeah, I think this should be quite an awesome little farm. Right, I'll come back in a minute when I've actually got a bit of work done. See you soon. A quick little update here for you. I'm here down at number 3. I think that's probably the easiest way of identifying these spider spawners. So this is number 3, number 1 up there, number 2 up there, and number 4 there. Right. Anyway, I'm just clearing out number 3, and as you see, I've got that corner cleared out, and I've just started to clear out this corner. And these bricks here are the bricks from number 1. So that shows how close they are. They're literally just touching each other. And this is the reason why I wanted to use a nice obvious brick like stone bricks, because they don't grow naturally. They don't spawn naturally. So you can easily identify the actual spawners themselves. So there you go. So that is the corner of spawner number 1, and this is spawner number 3. So they're that close to each other that they're actually touching, which is awesome, because it means that probably what I could do is I could actually drop the spiders from that one into this chamber here, and then drop them from here down. But then if I do that, that might reduce the spawn rate from here, because obviously this spider spawn will then see those spiders up there that are falling from down there, and might think that they're part of that spider spawn, and so they won't spawn. Let's see. Thinking on the move, possibly not the best route, so I might have to actually drop those ones down separately and then join them all together in the central hub where I'll be killing them. But yeah, it's just shows just how close they are, even though they look like they're quite far away from the outside. When you actually start making the rooms that go around them, these are just the standard 9x9 spaces to ensure we entrap every single spider that spawns. Yeah, once you start making those spaces, you can see that they're actually quite close to each other. It also shows that my... Oh, hello Mr. Enderman. Oh, goodbye Mr. Enderman. It also shows that my AFK room is going to have to be pretty tight with where it is, because obviously they... Oh, hello Mr. Enderman. Just there we go. Oh, ender pearls. Up to 11 now. Cool. What was I? Yeah. I'm gonna have to be quite careful where I stand, because obviously if these are 9 by 9, these rooms, then that means that's 5 across to there, 5 across to the other spawner. So these two spawners are about 10 blocks apart, maybe 11 blocks apart, something like that. And you're only allowed to be 16 blocks away from the actual spawner, so obviously I'm going to have to be quite careful with where I stand to make sure that I actually keep all 4 spawners actually turned on. It's going to have to be sort of very central to make sure that I don't miss any. Hello, spider. Go away. You know that I'm going to kill all your friends off, don't you? Right. Ooh, some help. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I just thought that would be a little bit of an update for you. Quite interesting just seeing there that how close the two spawners are. Right, I'll bring you back with the next update. Bye bye. Hi, welcome back. I've now got all 4 spawners are now sealed in, and if we just pop up here, so there's spawner 3, spawner 1 up there, spawner 2, and this is spawner 4, and that's a creeper. That's a creeper that's now dead. What I've done is I've linked spawner number 3, which is this one here. It's got a tunnel, just drops down through here, and then I'm going to take it a little bit carefully, because in there is spawner number 4, and that was actually now been turned up. I just put a couple of torches in there just try and reduce the number of spiders spawning. But that one's now working, and it's now producing spiders. I was just testing it just to make sure that the system of combining the 2 tunnels together was going to work, and it seems to be working fine. And then what happens is, if I just run right back around here, so the spiders then all come into this one tunnel here, and then pushed along here, this point where they're pushed up, and they all just stand there waiting for me to hit them with the sword. And as you see, it works quite nicely. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to set up a lighting system in there so I can turn it on and off, and then I'm just going to wire in all 4 spawners into the same place. Okay, back again soon. Hi everybody, welcome back, and as you can see, I've now got the room completed, so I can just flick the lever here, the light goes out, and okay, the door also opens, which isn't a desired thing, but anyway, then that light goes out, redstone goes off, and as you can hear, once the spiders start coming through, so we got that one goes off, that one goes off, redstone then runs round and up to that one up there, and then runs across to this one up here, so it turns all of them off. They're all now linked in together, and you can see there's spiders working their way down there. So yeah, it all seems to be working nicely, and then if we just head on down into here, all the spiders in there, so they should be coming down there and then around the corner, and should be filling up in here nicely now. Okay, one. Ah, that's not a good sign. I can hear them dying. I wonder where they're dying. So that we've got 15 and 32 in there at the moment. Ouch. Still 15 and 32, so if they have died, I'm not going. Right, let's just kill these guys off. Ow! You stop doing that. Let's eat something quick before I die. Just kill these guys off. I should be able to stand here quite safely. There you go, I can hear another one dying. I wonder if they're backing up somewhere and drowning. It's got 20 and 47, let's just leave them alone. There's another one dying. Okay, so it appears we've got a little bit of a bug somewhere in the system. Maybe where they're joining together here or something like that. There might be a bit of extra water or something, but at some point in time they're combining together, getting stuck, and by the looks of them drowning, so I'm going to have to get that rectified. Okay, so what I'll do, turn that back on again. That will this guy. Getting quite a few little drops here, but anyway, nowhere near the amount I'm expecting, so Oh, there you go, there's something there. I might have to use them up to replace some of these with glass or something like that, so we can see what's going on. These guys are all backed up now. Again, much like I did on the previous Kindred server world, I will be setting up a little sort of brewing area or something like that here, so that we can get quite a few potions, make it a lot easier to kill these guys off, hopefully, once they start building up again. Ouch. Don't do that. Don't quickly run out. Come on. One more second. Okay, well anyway, that's most of them. Let's just make sure I put all these next piece. There we go. Right, anyway, that's the farm. Anyway, it seems to be working alright, but as I said, just a little bit of a bug there, which I just need to try and get rectified. Okay, on to the next problem I found, which is, notice here at the moment I'm at level 12. So I'll go in my nether portal. And this takes me through to the nether, also at level 12, which is great. But that means I've now got 100 odd stair climb to get all the way up to the hub, because we built the hub up in the actual roof of the nether, just below the bedrock level, so got quite a climb to go. You see, this takes a little while for me to go up here. And we're still climbing. And we're still climbing. And we're still climbing. As you see, it takes a little while to get up here. Okay, so we're almost there now. So if we come up here, through here, and up to my normal portal. This is where my usual portal is. There's the nether hub. You can see we're up at level 118. We'll go through the nether portal here. And there you go. That comes through to my base. That's all great. So theoretically, you can notice here I'm at level 57, or 58 when I stand on the actual portal. So as I go through here, theoretically, I should now be heading back to that top level portal, the main one that goes through to my base, and oh, I'm at the bottom now, where my spider farm is. That's not working out, is it? And here we go again, another 100 block climb. So as you can see, slight problem that I'm going to need to get rectified. Basically what's happening is, because now in previous versions of Minecraft it only took count of the X and the Z coordinates to calculate where the nether portal should be, but in 1.8 it now also calculates using the Y coordinate. And obviously with my base being at Y58, it looks at these two portals, one at the top, one at the bottom, and although the one at the top has got perfect X position, X and Z position, it looks at the Y position and decides, well, the portal down the bottom is actually nearer. It's only 48 blocks away, whereas the portal up here is 60 blocks away. And so it says, well, because of that, because this one's because the one at the bottom's nearer, I'll go to that one rather than coming to this one, which is a bit of a problem. Now, theoretically, I'm going to have to then drop this portal 60 blocks down to then make it into the correct place. But as I was climbing up the stairs, and I just had a sudden brainwave. All I need to do is I just need to make sure it's nearer to 58 than, level 58, than the portals down the bottom. So the portal down the bottom is at 10 or 12. 12, I think. Okay, so the portal down the bottom is at 12, and I need, which is 46 blocks away from 58. So I need to go down to be closer than 46 blocks away from 58 at the top here. So that's, what is it, 64? So I need to be 100. So I need to be slightly lower than 104. So if I drop myself down to level 100 or something like that, that should be close enough that this portal will be preferred over the other one. So I'm going to crack in doing that, see how I get on, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I think I fixed it. So here I am in my base end of the portal. Go through here, and once the game catches up, there we go. So I'm now at my nether portal. There's the main nether hub up there. I've just done some simple steps down to here, and down to here, which then just brings me, how far down am I? I was at 118. I'm now at, where are we? 104. So it's brought us down 14 blocks in total. which is enough now. And then same situation here. Down, down. I'm not going to go way down there because obviously it's a long way to come back up. You will notice if I just zoom in, got some slimes down there. Actually, we will go down there because I've made some changes to the farm. So let's just climb it down here. So we've got the slime blocks, which bounce up, hold down space, and then hold down shift, and it holds us. There we go. Nice and safe way of getting down. Getting up is still slow, so I might need to put some sort of elevator in there or something like that. Okay, so notice a few changes in here. First one, I put some glass in here because I was noticing that the spiders in here were drowning, and that was because there was water coming all the way down here. So what I've done, blocked off the water at the top. The spiders now fall down here, so they're not drowning, but the problem is they're able to climb back up again. I've done a few alterations around here trying to stop it, but I can't actually get that cured as yet. But majority of them come through because obviously as they fall down they knock each other and they carry on round. So that seems to have solved that problem. So this is now working much more efficiently. Obviously because of some alterations I've done, I've moved the door from over there to over here. And as we come around here, everything else around it. Oh yeah, I've put glass in here as well because I noticed some of the spiders were backing up here, so I put some glass in just so I can see them. Keep an eye on what they're doing and maybe try and come up with some sort of solution there to stop them from backing up here as well. Okay, so come up here, no real sort of changes or anything going on up here. This is all still the same. It's got a bit of glass here so I can see what's going on. And there you go, there's the, not a fence is it at all, it's a sign that stops the water. And that then allows the spiders to drop down without drowning. So that's solved that problem. Kind of. We've still got a few little issues, but overall it's pretty efficient. And if I just drop down to here, you'll see that's filling up quite nicely. Oh, a few more XP there. Obviously from last time I've been here. What we will do is we will just have a quick test just to show you how it works. So turn that off. Obviously it takes a few seconds for the spiders to start coming through because the farms have got to turn off, then the spiders have got to spawn, and then they've got to make their way. There we go. There goes the first one. And another one, you see, so they're dropping down quite readily, and then they're appearing here. So we'll switch that light back on again. Now I think standing here I should be safe, and I can then just get away, and they all drop down and die. And you can even just about sometimes hit their legs and things there. Right. And there we go. Okay, so you see there's quite a few of them coming through. Again, because there's a time delay from... Ouch. Done it again. There's that time delay from when you turn the light on or turn the light off to when the actual spiders start or stop. Oh, for goodness sake. That's why there's still some spiders coming through. They will eventually stop coming through. And what we will do is I'll just come out here, around here, and you'll notice, there you go, there's one spider just caught up there. For some reason I can't hit him, which is a pain. Sometimes you can hit them through the glass, but no, that one doesn't want to be hit. And sometimes they can hit you as well, so you have to be a bit careful going around that way. No mobs or anything. Oh, right, so here we go. Okay, so just fight these guys. And I have set up some potions in here. Obviously we're just running a little bit low on those potions at the moment, so I'll get brewing stand everything set up eventually, once I remember. Come on, up you come. Where are you? I'm not leaving one left behind, come on. Oh well. Ouch! I wish I... Ow! Done it again. Is that all the XPs? That's all the XPs. Let's just... Cool. Okay, there. Hopefully that's the last one. Right. Okay, so that's that done. And as we now come through here, again we'll end up at the bottom of the that bottom platform, where we can just climb on up. Again, it's that slow climb back up the ladder again. I might put in one of the elevators, you know, using slime blocks. Obviously, it's going to take quite a lot of slime blocks because there's sticky pistons, and obviously the slime blocks to actually bounce you upwards. So I might put that in, but that's going to be quite resource intensive, and obviously building it in the nether as well could be quite dangerous with all the gas and things like that around. So that might be one for the future. At the moment, I'm quite happy just climbing up here. And then as we come around the corner, back to my base, and this time, as we showed earlier, that now works coming through. Okay, now the reason why I was so close to the portal last time, at the beginning of this video, is because I didn't want to show you some of the alterations I've done here. Based upon my previous, the previous build back on the old version of Kindred, I decided to do some decorating in here. So we've got the same design that I used in the old base of the red stained clay at the top, and then the diorite, or smooth diorite blocks underneath. So I've done that design all the way around in here, and I think it looks quite smart. It just smartened it up a bit. I've also gone around the top section here, and any bits of andesite or any other sort of blocks, gravel and things like that, I've removed them and replaced them all with stone, just to make that tidier. I've also hidden the sticky pistons that were here that were for the door mechanism, so now the door is completely hidden and sealed. Just makes things look a little bit better there. There was an extra block section here that I've removed just to open it all up a bit more. So yeah, so a few sort of alterations, things like that around here. And then down underneath, again, similar sort of idea here. So what I've done, rather than the red up the stairs, I've actually decided to use some nether brick. So it's lots of nether brick all the way around, and then stone slabs for the walls underneath down here. I think it's quite nice, it just breaks up nicely. Again, we've got that tidying up of all of the blocks all the way around the top there that I've done as well, and it just makes the place look a little bit more loved and a little bit more cared for. And yeah, it's coming on quite nicely. Okay, I think that's just about everything that I've done. Changes to show you. Yeah, it's all decorated all the way through. Oh, and the other thing, obviously when I was decorating in here, I had knocked down the picture. It was I think it was a 2x2 picture in here previously, and now we've got this humongous 4x4 picture, which I'm quite impressed with. Quite a nice one for the bedroom. So that's that all done. Okay, so where am I? There I am. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like. If you don't already subscribe, please do so, and please tell your friends and share on all your networks. Thank you very much, everybody. I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.